Okay guys, in this video we're going to look at how to compute the range and standard deviation of a data set and how do we interpret that. So first the computations. Let's go to Desmos graphing calculator and let's copy paste the data into Desmos. So we're going to say L equals and then we open up the data and this is tuition in thousands of dollars. So this is definitely numerical or quantitative data. Now, to find the range, there are two ways you can do it. One, you can use the sort. So if you use sort, that will show you the smallest and the largest value in the data set. So the smallest value is 2.3 and the largest is 49.7. So range is just the subtraction of the two. So if you subtract them, that's what you get, how you get the range. Now, there's another command in Desmos besides sort that you can use to find the smallest and the largest value, and it's called stats. So if you just type stats L, it tells you what's the smallest number and what's the largest number. And again, range is just the difference between the two. So either way, you will get the same thing. Now, to find standard deviation in Desmos, there is a command called ST for standard and then DEV, so standard deviation, and then you open up the parentheses and put the name of the data. Now, if we do want to round this to 2 decimal places, if you forgot that the name is stdev, you can click on the keypad and go to functions. So let me show you, the functions are here and you've got lots of statistics functions here, and the one you want, it's called stdev right here. Now this one has nothing to do with what you need because you're going to use the sample version of it. This is what's called the population standard deviation. You do not need it. So yours is stdev, which is what you're going to be using here. So this is 14.94. Now, in terms of the units of range and standard deviation are the same as the units of the original data. So you need to read the question and find out how they are measuring the data. What is their measurement unit, if there is any? And in this case, it says $1,000. So that's what you would pick. Both range and standard deviation are measured in the same units as the original data. Okay, now in terms of interpretation, the range is interpreted as the difference between the largest and the smallest value in the data, and standard deviation is interpreted as the average spread or deviation of the data from the mean. So with that said, where is that says the difference between the largest and the smallest? That would be this one right here. And by the way, this is colleges in Florida. And then over here for the standard deviation, it should say average deviation of the data from the mean. So that would be this one right here.